start record. There we go. All right, so welcome. How many people are new here tonight? Oh, it's my G Betty. Jordy, I miss you. How many people are new tonight? Let's see. Yeah, if you have two windows open, sometimes it works kind of weird. So for those of you, you know what? I was in such a panic. I left my, can you guys see okay? I left my, what do you call it, my actual art journal upstairs. But we're going to be creating the pages on the inside, so we don't actually need it right now. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera up a little bit so I can hopefully see a little bit better view. Okay, is that a little bit better, you guys? You're a newbie too? Welcome, newbies. Oh yeah, let me mod you. I'm going to mod, oops, hang on, sorry. Where are you? I can't seem to mod you. God, seriously. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Give me a momento here. Just one moment, and I will mod Yvonne. Why won't it let me mod you? Yvonne is our mod tonight, and for whatever reason, it won't let me mod you. That's really great. Is it going to be seriously one of those evenings tonight where we won't be able to post links? And Ustream has been a little something. Let me tell you, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to, I can't seem to mod you. I just can't. It won't allow me to do it tonight, girlfriend. So, but Susie 800 is my moderator, and I can't, you guys, I can't even put, it won't even allow me to put links. Like, that's how bad it is. So I'm not sure if something's up with Ustream tonight, but this is just the way it's going to have to go tonight, okay? So let's get started. Yeah, I know lots of people were having problems getting on, and I'm really sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about it. That's what happens when you have kind of a free system like Ustream. So what we'll do is we'll ensure that all the links that we talk about tonight are put on our mixed media group. Okay, so if you're not part of that group, send Yvonne a private message, which is Susie 800, and we'll ensure that we add you to the group, okay? So that you can see all the links to all the different stores and all the things that we talk about tonight, all right? Does that work okay with everybody? Yes? Okay. So what I'm going to do before I get started, I'm going to run upstairs. I'm going to grab my, for those of you that are new, I'm going to grab my mixed media journal so that you guys can see what the cover looks like, so that you know what we're making, and I'll be right back. I'm going to run really quick. I'm back. All right, sorry about that, you guys. All right, so here is the journal that we created, the cover that we created last class. Oh my God, I was running. I'm out of shape. Woo! So, yeah, that's because I was running super fast. So, yeah, if you try to post, it's not going to allow you guys, because it won't allow me to put links for some reason. So what I did this, I put the 2012 in review off the show. So you can just, I use these Prima letters, which I'll find you in a moment. These right here, which are fabulous, and they're from They're called alphabet stickers, and you can get them in all sorts of colors, you guys. They're really, really awesome. I absolutely love them. And I know that you can find them at Your Memories Here, okay, who is our sponsor this month, as well as PanPastels. So, yeah, so go ahead and check that out, and we will post the link in the mixed media group tonight, okay, for you all. So that's what we did. So now we're going to start making the inside pages. I'm going to do the back of the cover, the inside of the cover, and then the back in another class. But tonight I just want to make some inside pages with you, okay? So that's what we're going to do tonight. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to start by making some cute little clear pages, because I know in this kit that you'll find, right, and we talked about this mixed media kit. In this kit, you'll find so many different types of paper, right, and which is really great, but some of you may not know how to work with all of them. So what I'm going to, and see, there's canvas pages, there is canvas resist, right, and there is these clear ones, and it's like, what do you do with these, right? And then there's, I believe this is like a watercolor or mixed media paper. I'm not quite sure the consistency. They are pretty thick. So I'm going to say they're kind of a mixed media paper. So tonight, ooh, Goosebumps. You guys want me to use Goosebumps tonight? I can. Hey, Christina. Let me see if it'll allow me to do links yet. No. Huh. How annoying. I can use some tonight. I have some. Okay, so what we're going to do, the first page that we're going to make is we're going to make this clear one. And this is really, really fun. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side. And we are using the Rondelle collection, remember, right? Yay, okay. So take your clear sheet. How many of you guys are making something with me tonight? Working on your journals tonight? Any of you? Look at my mat. I didn't even have time to clean it. I was dealing with all of that craziness. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so what we're going to do is, because the Rondelle collection has, what do you call it? Well, I was going to use gray, but actually I'm going to use gesso, and I'm not going to use this gesso. I'm going to use a little bit of a thicker gesso. Am I? Yes, I am. I'm going to use a little bit of a thicker gesso just because it's much easier to use on here. Okay, so this is called super heavy gesso, which I really love. And what I'm going to grab is my knife, and I am going to apply it like so. And you can use a credit card, you can use whatever you wish. It is really great, and I'm just going very randomly and creating really fun little effects with my knife. That's what's so fun about it. Okay, just like that. This is like your super creative side, you guys. Okay, you guys can go crazy on this stuff. Okay, and that's why I love super heavy gesso, because it's a little bit thicker than your acrylic paint as well as your fluid gesso, which is this one, right, which is quite fluid, right? You can hear it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my heat gun, and you guys have to do this very carefully, because this is like what do you call it, this type of paper will just like the bag will just totally start to crinkle, so be very, very careful. Okay, this is a good time. Acetate, thank you. Jeez, man, tonight. Thanks, Tanya, for being my brain tonight. It doesn't say fluid or heavy. Does it just say like surface prep, like this? Because, you know, with gesso, you'll know if it's fluid because it comes out like a liquid. And you'll know if it's heavy gesso, if it's more of the consistency of your modeling paste, right? That's the difference. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. I hope so. Yeah, it says acrylic because it's an acrylic base. Yeah. You have to scoop it out, then it's heavy gesso. It doesn't matter what brand you buy. I like to buy Liquitex. I find it cheaper and it works great. And so as this is drying, before it dries, a really cool technique that you can do is I'm going to grab a stamp and let me show you. You can grab any stamp, and I'm just going to grab this just to show you. But this is like a Stampers Anonymous, whoops, Stampers Anonymous stamp. And I'm going to grab this word one just for fun. But as it's drying, what you can do is you can actually place your stamp and create an image, right? Kind of an indentation. And then, or you can use a screen, of course, but this is a really fun technique that you can use, okay? And it'll create a really, really cool effect. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's really neat. And then left. And as you dry, it'll create the coolest. You can do little letters right there. How fun is that, you guys? And so, I don't know if you guys can actually see that very well. I'm not sure, I'm just putting it up a little bit. But it's a really funky technique. Okay. And so what you want to do right away, though, you guys, is don't leave your gesso on your stamp. Make sure you clean it off right away. Okay, because especially super heavy gesso, right, because it'll get right into the cracks. So just make sure you clean it off. And you can put these stamps in water, so that works really great too, whatever works for you. I do have a sink beside me, but with all the kerfuffle, I didn't have time to fill it. So, this is gesso. It's just, let me show you what it is. It's called super heavy gesso. Okay. And so it's a little bit thicker than, it's significantly thicker than this one. Okay. So that's what I'm using. So here, there's a little new technique for you guys on how to create a stamped image, and you can do that with modeling paste even. If you don't have, I know that so many people have been emailing me saying, where do I get my stencils? I don't have any stencils. How else can I get some images? This is another way for you to be able to get images without having to have a, what do you call it? A stencil, right? So, sorry, I'm just trying to ensure that I clean it off. I just don't want there to be too many. I'm going to stick this in water. Give me a second. Okay, perfect. Yeah, apparently I did have it filled. I was way more prepared than I thought. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to give this another quick dry. Just want to ensure it's nice and dry before we get started. I'm trying again to see if I can get the chat options. Come on, baby. Stupid thing won't let me. That really sucks. You know that? How is everybody tonight anyway? Everybody good? Everybody decorating for Christmas? Yeah, sorry you guys, we don't have the ability to post links tonight. Ustream is being awesome. Awesomely annoying. Are you tired, Tanya? You're finished decorating? Good. It's pretty warm here in Edmonton today, actually. which is really great because it has been quite cold, let me tell you. Man, this takes... See, the one thing I don't like about super heavy gesso, it doesn't dry as fast as modeling paste, but it is significantly whiter than modeling paste, so I kind of like that. Okay, what I'm going to do, because it's not drying really well, I'm going to put this page aside. We'll work on another page and we'll come back to this tonight as soon as it's a little bit more dry, okay? Why don't we do that? Does that work for everybody? I hope so. So what we'll do is let's go into one of these. Should we do a tag? Why don't we do a little tag? Why don't we do that? Okay. And I really don't want any of this brown because the Rondelle collection does not have a whole lot of brown. So I do want to cover this up. So I'm going to take some of my paper that I've already used, right? Because it's important to make sure you use your scraps. So I kind of like this one. I think it's kind of funky. So I'm going to go ahead and cover that up. I'm going to take my ATG. And I am going to cover both sides, but I also want to ensure that I know where my holes are when I do this, right? So hopefully I'm on camera. Like I said, I am using the Rondelle collection, which you can find at your memories here. Oh my God, I almost forgot the name. And we will have all the links to this store. And Christina, from the owner of the store, is here tonight, and she is one of our sponsors, which is awesome. And for those of you that are watching the show tonight, Christina has a coupon code, and the coupon code is LIMOR, LIMOR. And so you guys will receive 20% off the entire store, you guys. So go check that out. All right, so I'm just using my Gigantor scissors. That's what I'm doing because I know you guys. I know how much you guys love these. I love them just as much. All right. Okay. And is this something you guys are interested in doing a kit like this every month? Because we absolutely can. If this is something that you're interested in, you need to let me know. Okay, and so I'm just ensuring that I punch the holes. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side as well because we're going to have to cover it anyway, so we may as well, right? And I'm thinking I want to do it in, I think I want to do it in black. So I want to do it on this side. That's what I'd like to do. What do you guys think? We'll do it this way. Let's see. How does the tag go? Does it go this way? I think I kind of did it the wrong way, you guys. Oopsie daisies. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. All right. Isn't that beautiful paper? I absolutely love Rondelle collection. It's for sure one of my favorite collections by Prima so far. And it's funny because I've been told some people really love it and others really hate it, which is hilarious. I absolutely love it. Okay, so we'll make the holes right there. Always make sure you do the holes, you guys, because otherwise you're going to embellish your tags. And guess what's going to happen, right? You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't put these things through. And the album does come with these 3 little rings, which is really awesome. Okay. Oh, I know Ustream. I'm sorry, you guys. Ustream has been absolutely awful. Awful, awful. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys, and I got to use these tonight. Remember, you guys, I told you that I went to the vintage market today? Well, I got to show you what I find, and I got to incorporate these into my my creations tonight. Oh, check out. I got to show you that. Isn't that amazing? That's not what I'm using tonight, though. Isn't that awesome though? Wow. Okay. And it's a real clock face. I just love it. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a moment. But look at what I found. I found these vintage little doilies, you guys. And I thought they were just beautiful. They're 9 centimeters. And they're made in the US, actually. So I thought I'd use them tonight. And there's 40 of them. So I'm going to open this up. I got a couple packages of them. But look how dainty and beautiful they are. Absolutely stunning. So I think I'll use those. And you can get little ones like these from like Martha Stewart and Wilson's. They might not be quite as little, but these are pretty darn cute. So I got to use them. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a little bit of layering. And what I like to use, as you know, I do like to use my scraps. Otherwise, I find that they just end up in the garbage. So this is a piece of scrap, and I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut the strip off. And this paper in particular is called Polonaise. Polonaise something. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I don't really know how you say it. All right, and I'm going to cut a little bit off. I'm cutting about, I just want to fit in the tag. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Prima Distress tool, which I believe we have in the store. Christina, you have these in the store, yes? It's like my absolute most favorite tool ever. Just going to distress this puppy. Oh, don't you love yours, Tanya? I love it. And tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to be using our PanPastels to do all the chalking, which will be really, really fun. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to cut this in half. And I love cutting my doilies in half, because then I can actually use them everywhere. And I'm totally okay if one of them is sticking out a little bit, because I like the way that it shows up on the other side. A little bit of doily on the other side. Totally okay with that. Okay. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to apply this one like right here. Okay. Just like so. Do you guys need me to come down a little bit? Is it a little bit too high? I will come down just a tiny bit. Prima chalk edgers will show up on black. Do you want me to try? I'll show you which one, the white. I can show you. Here, I'll move this. Sure does. There we go. What do you think? Does that show enough for you? I wasn't really going to ink it with chalk ink, but that works. There you go. There's your test. And I do have gray as well, which really goes with this collection. This is so pretty. Now I can't stop. See, that's what happens to me. I love these guys. They're some of my favorites. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll put that just like that, and we'll do that like this. Okay. So you guys just cut up your awesome little, what do you call them? Doilies. They're so fun. I'm going to use this one as well. And I'm going to use a little strip. Okay. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a banner. Okay. And these are way too big now to use. So I'm going to grab my favorite scissors, which you guys remember I thought I lost. I found them. I found them. I knew they would be in my disaster somewhere, disaster area. I just had to find them. That's all. That's it, that's all. It's just what happens. So I'm making little banners. It's my new addiction lately, you guys. It's banners. The Prima, yeah. I love this thing. Love, 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 love. And it's got so many different edges. Like, so it's got this one, right, which is like that Tim Holtz distress tool, right? And then it's got this rough edge, and then this rough edge, and then a bold folder, and then a really cool distressor in here, which is really, really fun. So, and it's got the best little matching craft knife, and I love it. I've never had such a sharp knife before. I absolutely love it. So, really, really great little tools. All right, and so I'm just going to put the little banners like right here. Okay, and I'm actually going to do it this way, I think. No, I'm going to do it this way. And we need a little black banner in there too. So I'm going to grab a little bit of my black because I say so. Just because I say so. That's why. This is the free creation tonight. No, I kind of have a little bit of a plan. Just a little bit. But you guys know me. I really do like to create with you kind of on the fly because I think that that's when creativity really comes alive. Okay, so we're going to do 3 little banners right there. Yvonne is my amazing moderator tonight, so be nice to her, please. She's amazing. Look, this is almost dry, so we might be able to do that soon. So what we need right now is we need a little charm and a little flower. And I'm just grabbing them. Give me a second. And so from the Rondelle collection, there's these cute, cute, cute little leaves, and I love them. These are called Plume 562441. Okay, so these are awesome. And then these, which I used some already in the album last time, it's called Timido, which is also from the Rondelle collection. So we're going to take one of these guys. I think one of these. And we're also going to take some of these, and these are one of my favorites. They're called Serenade White by Prima, and they're not from a particular collection. They're just one of their white flowers, and I really love opening these puppies up. But I'm going to show you a little trick, you guys, okay, tonight. So grab a couple of these if you have them, if you're following along with me. Okay, just like that. One there. And one right there. Okay. And what I love to do, and then hang on, before we go anywhere else, we're going to put a little bit of some of these leaves. What do you guys think of the green or the black? Which ones? Ooh, these are really cute too. But the green ones are just adorable. Ooh, and I love these too. I'm in love with all of them, can you tell? Kind of like those green ones. Really like the green. I think we're going to stick with the green tonight. Aren't they awesome? I would love stocking full of Prima. Anyone who wants to? You're so funny, Christina. All right. I can't cover. I got to make sure I don't cover my holes, right? You guys got to watch me. If you guys see me covering the holes, I am going to spray these puppies very lightly because I do like the white because it goes really well with this collection, so that I don't want to oversaturate it. But one of the tricks that I wanted to show you, how many of you throw these pieces out, right? These cute little things out. Don't throw them out, you guys, after you cut your flowers. They're really, really fun to play with. So what you do is you just unwrap them, right, after you cut them, especially the really long ones. And they're so much fun. Oh, here's a flower, so I'll take that off. Okay, and so what you do is you'll take any pencil of your choice, whatever width you want, and you can wrap it around your pencil, just like this, right? and you pull it off, and you can create your cute little wires that come off the leaves, the little vines. So you can create a whole schwack of, you like my word schwack? People laugh when I say that. You can create a whole schwack of little vines. You can even use the packaging, which is really, really fun. I love using the packaging, and I will be doing that for sure on this show. Maybe not today, but love that, right? Okay, so what we want to do is we want to grab a spray. So let me find one. I have it right beside me. I know you guys can't see it, but I do have them, and I'm just finding the right color. Maybe we'll do Cape Cod Coral, and we do have, whoops, Clan Beige, and let's see, maybe in a flat Fabio, I don't know, Cosmopolitan Pink, it's almost empty. Okay, I think we'll use Cape Cod Coral. I really like that. Just giving it a good shake, because you can shake Lindy Stamp Gang. And I'm just going to spray on a little bit of a paper towel. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love that color. It's so subtle. And what I love about the Lindy Stamp Gang sprays is that they don't spray too much that they oversaturate the flowers. Like, they're practically dry. So I don't even have to worry about drying them, which is really great. And this Cape Cod Coral actually has a, instead of a shimmer, it has pearls. So it's a pearlized. I know it's hard to tell on camera, but that's what it is, which is really great. And so before I go on, what I'm going to do is, you can use your PanPastels. Because I have the green here, I'm going to use this green right here. Oh, hang on. Maybe this green, no, this green is better. This green is called Permanent Green Tint. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of these guys. It's kind of like a little makeup brush. I know, aren't these pastels awesome? I'm going to take a little bit. It's like putting makeup on. I love it. And I'm just going to pull this up, and I'm going to ink the edges a little bit. And it gives it a really subtle, but it kind of blends everything together. Hopefully you guys can see that. I just love my PanPastels. And they're our wonderful sponsors for this month, which is awesome. So I hope that lots of you are entering our mixed media contest. All right. So I can't even remember how I had this. I'm going to pull this off right now. I'm going to paste this down. I'm going to use a different thing because it's handy. I'm going to use my tape runner. I'm going to add this right here, but I am not going to forget to stick this puppy in there. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here, and I am going to stick it out. I want it to stick out a little bit. And then I'm going to put this guy in there too. What is the mixed media contest? Ooh, you got to get on our mixed media group. You've got to create a year in review mixed media journal. And the minimum is, how many pages did we say? 6 pages, I believe. It's all the details are on our group and on my blog. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and distress these guys a little bit. So I am going to take my tool and very gently distress them. Not too much. I don't want to rip them, but I do want them a little bit distressed. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste them down, and on a couple of them, I might pop them up with some pop dots so that they stick up a little bit. So I do have a couple black pop dots here. So that's what I'm going to do. I love these black pop dots, you guys. Okay, just like that. And then this one I won't pop dot. Okay. Just like so. Isn't that cute? Love it. Okay, I like opening them up in the packaging. These puppies get so squished. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, actually, this is good. I can unclog it a little bit. I use my my glue so much. I sometimes get it clogged because I leave it open. It's really bad. It's really bad. I use Helmar 450 Quick Dry. It's my absolute favorite adhesive ever. It dries really, really fast. Christina, do you carry it in your store? I don't know if you carry Helmar. I haven't looked. I have my amazing moderator working overtime over there, I can see. I'm not even sure what the heck's going on. Oh, sweet. You do. Oh, awesome, you guys. You can pick up your Helmar at Your Memories Here, which is fabulous. And you know what? If for those of you that saw the event, the website is actually posted in my events. So you can see that there, as well as I have it in my mixed media group. So you'll be able to find the event there. Okay. So I'm going to put that there. I'm almost out. I need some new Helmar. I need some more. Okay. You guys know I go through this stuff as if it's water. It's kind of insanity. Really, really is. And a trick that I showed you guys last time, if you guys want to save your leaves, only cut them in half. This is the cheapo way of doing it. I'm cheap, so that's what I do. I love to keep my stuff. Not seeing the challenge? Sweetie, send me a private message and I will send it to you. It's on my, if you go to my blog, it's on there. Do you know what my blog address is? If I'm a member of where? What am I missing? I need to be a member of something, apparently, according to my amazing Bridget. Bridget, what am I missing, honey? Oh, Amazon. Oh, really? Except I kind of order it because I design for one of our local stores here as well. I do get a discount, so I really don't want to buy in retail price, because for me I use so much of it that it doesn't make sense. And so I'm putting my cute little wires, which I absolutely love. It's like a cheap embellishment, right? Cheap embelly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, there's one. I think it needs one more. What do you guys think? I think it needs one more wire. I've decided. So let's wrap one more. Okay. Okay. Oh. I know the typing is, I don't know what this Ustream's problem is. I wish I could find something else that would do my shows a little bit better, but I just can't. Oh, let's stick it in here. There we go. I'm covering my, there we go, hole a little bit. All right. So it needs a little charm. So what I'm going to do is, do you remember these charms that we used last time? I'm not sure if I want to put like one of these. These would look really cute right there. It says special. Yeah, I think I'll use that. That's really charming. It's a cute little tile, which comes in this package. And this package is called Vintage Trinkets, and it's called Vintage Trinkets. It's 559632. Okay. Yeah, sorry you guys, it's not allowing us to do any links tonight. I'm not sure why. I wish it would. It's really annoying. And what I want to do is I want to put a little bit of ribbon. So I'm going to grab some. This is some awesome Prima ribbon. It's called Lace 545505. And I love it because you can dye it, but it's the beautiful, what is this color called? Like craft color. I just love it. Some of my favorites. Okay, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to actually tuck it underneath here. So I'm going to tuck it underneath my paper. And one of the things that I do, you guys, is when I put paper down in a layout or anything that I'm creating, I do not put glue or anything on the edges so that as I create along, I can keep tucking things underneath, because I am like a progressive creator. I just keep adding things, okay? So if you have that problem, don't be an over gluer. Glue a little bit. Don't over glue. That's my advice to you, okay? Thanks, guys. You're not supposed to say anything. Grr. I'm turning older. I don't want to turn older. I got to turn younger. Taking a lot of time on this tag. I'm just really enjoying it. You guys know me. I just like to over embellish everything, right? And so what I want to do is I want to put a little bit of that green again. I don't even know where did my little thingamajig go? I lost my, this is what happens. Oh, here we go. I lose these little makeup things. And I'm just adding a little bit of an accent to my beautiful lace. And it kind of blends everything together. And I'm going to add a little bit to my flowers as well. I mean, PanPastels can be used for anything. They're just so, so fun. A little bit to the doily, and it just ties everything together. Can you guys see? Oh, good. I'm glad you think it's getting better. Sorry, I have a commercial, so now I can't even see myself. Okay, so that's a cute little tag, okay? And then you have the option to either journal here, or you can put a little photo. So it's really up to you, right? So whatever you want to do. I'm going to leave it because I haven't decided whether I want to put a photo or anything, right? So, all right, so that's what I'm going to do there. And I thought I'd maybe put a little charm before we move on. So there's these, sorry if you saw my butt just now. There's these cute little charms, and these are called Genie Stones Gold Wrap. And I love them. And there is a cute little gray one right here, which I think I'll tuck underneath right there. Or do we want to do blue or pink? See, that's too blue. See this teal? That teal's kind of cute. I don't know, there's gray, there's pink. Ooh, the pink one's really cute. I like the pink. We're doing pink. We're doing the pink, baby. That's what we're doing. And we're just going to use our Helmar. Helmar's really great, you guys, for like metal charms. So that's why I like to use it. It just holds it so well. It doesn't burn my fingers. And for those of you that know, I am like a brutal finger burner. Okay, love your 450. Yay. Yay for 450. Okay. Perfect. So that's the one side of the tag. Should we do the other side? Yes? Okay. Hang on, give it 1 second because this has to dry for 1 second. I didn't put too much on there. Any questions before I move on? Questions? Anyone? And then we'll do a page. No questions? I know Yvonne does not look like a grandma. Like, I have no idea. I'm trying to see if I can make you mod right now. Nope, I can't. Stupid thing. Seriously, it's driving me nuts. Okay, never mind. Sorry. All right, okay, I'm going to turn this over. And what we're going to do here, what are we doing here? Okay, I'm going to take, I want to kind of stay with the same theme, right? I don't want to like go too far off. So I am going to use another doily, but I'm going to use it a little bit differently. So I'm going to use it as my base, okay, because this is a little bit busy. Okay, so I'm going to use it such that it kind of sticks right there and that the words are going this way. So I'm going to apply this down. Okay, and just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some of these banners but going a different way. Right, so you kind of want to stick to the same theme. Otherwise it might look a little bit weird. Okay, so I'm going to cut some more banners. Okay, so one banner right here. And we need a little bit of black. I know you guys, my YouTube has not been working. Today was the first day that I was actually able to upload a video, you guys. It has not been because I didn't want to. I have so many videos waiting for you. But yeah, it's been a real pain for me not to be able to post them. Trust me. I've been cursing. I have no idea why it's been like that, but I have not been able to post anything. Nothing. Like, honestly, it's driving me nuts. This paper right here, and again from the collection, is called, what's it called? Sauvien. Okay. Really, really pretty. Where do I get my craft mat? I got mine a long time ago, but Christina, do you sell the Ranger craft mats? I bet you Christina sells them. And you are in your store. Right? I don't know if she's still on. I know she's in the East Coast. Oh, there she is. Oh, sweet. See, there you go. You can make a special order with Christina. You can send Christina a private message if you want, and she can do that for you. They're awesome. I love them. Okay, so I really like this guy. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the tags going this way, right? Just a little bit of a different way. And I'm going to use a little bit of this tag right here just because it's an extra piece. And I hate wasting. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay. I hate wasting. You guys know me. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So we're going to do 4 little ones going this way. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and I'm not going to distress them. I'm just going to put them down just for the purpose of the show, because I know that the show, I tend to talk so much, I don't get to create as much as I want usually during the shows, but we still have lots of time. There you go. Good way to get your link on. Woot, woot. Sorry, had to do that. All right, just like that. Ooh, I kind of like that pink. Ooh, I think I might use that pink. I really like that. I really like it. Ooh, we'll do one like this too. That's what we'll do. just like that. And then we'll do a black one that I have sitting right here, a thin one. Hopefully you guys are learning something tonight. Okay, just like that. And then we'll put this one right on the top, but we'll do it this way. And we'll pop dot it. What dangers are you guys talking about? I'm missing the chat. All right, just like that. And then what we want to do is we want to take our last flower and we're going to pop it right at the top there. Come on, baby. My thing is so clogged. I left it open the other night. Don't do that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work to leave your stuff open. Totally doesn't work. Sucks. Okay, and then I want my leaves. What did I do with my plume? I actually put things away. It's insanity. It's insanity. And I'm going to stick to a different leaf. I'm thinking a black one. Yeah, I like the black leaf. It's really cute. You have to get a second job for what? To afford this stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So nice to see so many people on tonight. I hope everybody's enjoying the show. Okay, little quick spray. And we're gonna, where did my glue go? It's right in front of my face. I almost have nothing left. It's fab. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I have my monkeys. They're both on a timeout because, so this is, yeah, they're on a timeout because they were being mean to each other. And the rule was that you can't be mean to each other. And they were. So they're in their rooms. And I can hear them bouncing around, which is hilarious. I wonder what mess I'm going to come to after we're done tonight. Should be fun. Fun to find out. I want to incorporate a little bit of the ribbon. So what I'm going to do is, I kind of want it to stick out so that you can see it from the other side. So I'm going to add some glue right there. Come on, baby. I know there's not too much left in here, but work for me for the show. Work with me, work with me. I am so flippin' addicted to this ribbon. I had to buy an entire roll. This lace. It's like, for sure, my favorite lace by Prima, by far. By far. Oh, apparently I can't cut. I'm going to cut my fingers off if I keep doing it that way. There we go. Just like that. Okay. And then what I want to do is, because I want to stay with the same theme, right? I want to take my blending tool and I want to go around the edges of my beautiful tag. Okay. A little bit of my flowers. What do you guys think? Okay, so that's what we got so far. It needs a little bit of a charm. So we're going to take those other charms that we used. Everything always needs a charm, doesn't it? And we're going to use these cute little ones. Not this pink one, but I was thinking this beautiful flower one. I love these. And you can use it this way if you really want and put another charm in there, or you can use it this way, which is really, really fun. So you could have it hanging, right? I actually want to put a photo there. So I think I might have it like somewhere here. Just trying to figure it out. Just figuring it out. And do I want it hanging? I think what I want to do is I want to put a little bit of a ribbon. So I'm going to grab some seam binding, just like this. And I'm going to pull it through. Come on, baby, work for me. There we go. I promise you I won't try to make a bow. I'm hopeless already. You guys know this. Who's going to get me a bow maker? Which PanPastel set would I recommend? I would start, it depends what kind of color palette you're in too, right? Like, so what I would do, you guys, is I would just check out what paper line is it that you want to use. And that's what I would, you know, stick to. They come in sets, like you can get them in like earth tone sets and all different kinds of sets. So I would just figure out what you like and then go from there. It's kind of hard to say, right? Because I mean, I like the kind of soft subtles, whereas you may be more of an earth tone person, and that's just, you know, what you like. Does that give you something? I'm sorry, that's not really the greatest answer, is it? Was that an all right answer? And I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the ribbon and not on too much on the charm so that I can kind of move it around. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and set this aside. Okay, so that's our little thing, right? We're going to set this aside. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab our page that we used last. Okay. Okay, I can feel a migraine coming on. That's not good. I can feel my head pounding right now. Can you guys see the beautiful imprint? And I like these cool little lines from the knife. It's kind of funky. So, because I want to stick with the theme of the doily, I'm going to grab a little bit of a larger doily. And I also found these today at not at the dollar store. I actually found them at the thrift store, so they were less than $1. They were 49 cents. And I've never seen this pattern either. So I was pretty excited when I saw them. So I'm going to use this. Okay, and I'm not going to use the entire thing. I'm only going to use half, and I grabbed 2 here. Yeah, magnesium. You know what? I've kind of been a little bit sick, you guys, which is probably why I have a migraine. I'm probably slightly dehydrated. Kind of had the stomach flu. I didn't want to tell you guys because I didn't want to cancel the show. Wahaha. I know, I'm bad. I'm so bad. Oh, you want some square doilies? They have them at the dollar store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this down. Come on, puppy. Work. And what you're going to do, because you're going to see everything on this page, if you put anything down on this side, right, you are sure to see it on this side, right? So what you want to ensure that you do is you either cover this entire thing with paper, or when you create on this side, you want to ensure that you're covering the area of the other side. Otherwise, it's going to look weird for you, okay? So what I'm going to do is stick with the same theme, and I'm going to, oh, come on, puppy. Come on, baby. There we go. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use some of this ribbon, and I'm going to go all the way through, and my holes are right here, okay? So this is really fun. How many of you have so many of these acetate pages from like old albums. You can totally use them in your mixed media albums. Right? It's just another way to use stuff that you've had. It's just another great way. Okay. So that's what we're going to use here, and I'm just going to cut that off. All right, just like so. Just give it a moment. It's just drying. And then what I want to use is, so many of you ask me if I use the packaging. I totally do. I love using my packaging. It's one of my favorite things. I am going to cut this piece off. The most beautiful thing about Prima is that they have amazing packaging. And so these cute little things can come off. And I don't mind if there's a little bit of rippage on there. But I do want to peel some of the stickiness off. Otherwise, so much stuff is going to stick to them. So if there's rippage, I'm totally okay with that. It's a mixed media album, and this page is going to be all grungy anyways, right? Yeah. Hang on. Now I can't seem to take it off. Look at my nails. My nail technician is going to kill me again. This is why I went black, because she was complaining that I ruined my nails. Now they're white. What a gong show I am. Ugh, I can't seem to take these off. Oh, yeah? Okay. Thanks for the tip. Not really. Not coming off very well. That's fine. Whatever. It's not really that big a deal. So what I want to do is I want to cut a little bit. Do I want to cut that edge off? Haven't quite decided. No, I don't. I actually just want it just like this. And I actually want to tuck it underneath here. Just like that. Okay, so I'm creating a whole bunch of layering right now. That's what I'm doing. A little bit of layering. Just like this. And I'm going to layer a little bit right here too. And one of my favorite papers is this one. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to cut a little bit of a square off. Okay. And I'm going to take my Prima Distress tool. And I'm going to grab a punch, and I'll be right back. I love, this is one of my favorite punches by Martha Stewart. And I'm going to do the top. I can't remember what it's called though. But you can use any border punch of your choice. Doesn't need to be this one in particular. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. And I'm going to tuck this underneath, and I'm going to distress a little bit more here. Just like that. Okay, just like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other side. You have that paper? Yeah. It's the Rondelle collection by Prima. For those of you that don't have it and you want it, check out the link in our mixed media group, which we will be posting as soon as this show is done. And you can purchase your paper. Okay. And I'm going to tuck that underneath. I'm not quite gluing it down yet. Okay. I will be. But see. Okay. This is pretty cool so far. And so what we're going to do now is we want to create kind of something in the center, but I still want to be able to see some of these flowers, right? So I kind of want something here. So I'm just grabbing some more paper. Just give me a moment. It's just tucked underneath. And so I'm going to use this one right here, which is super pretty. I love the little dots, and I love these little diamonds. So I'm going to cut a little bit of another square off. Where did my big scissors go? Did they get buried somewhere? Yep, they did. That's okay. That's what happens. So I'm going to cut a little bit And you notice that I don't even worry about cutting in a straight line. I just cut. Oh, I found them. Found them. This one is really not straight though. There we go. These long scissors can help you to keep a little bit more of a straight line. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Perfect. And I'm going to grab a different, more of a doily punch. And this punch hasn't been working all that great for me, but I'm going to try. Oh, it's all right. It's kind of... Good night, Bonnie. Perfect. Just going to do the last little edge. Fabulous. And so this way it's not just a totally straight line, and we'll put something there. Okay, so right now we're just layering, so I'm going to go ahead actually and paste this down, and you can already see that it's covering some of those adhesion dots, which is great. I could actually tuck this underneath. That would look a little bit better. So I can lift this up because it is still a little bit tacky. It still allows me to lift it up, whereas if you were to use hot glue, guaranteed you wouldn't be able to. Okay, so I can actually go ahead, I think, and tuck these guys in. Okay, and I'm using a little bit of Helmar. Do that there, and put that there, just like so. Okay. Perfectamundo. And so now what I want to do is I want to take my PanPastels, and this is really, really fun because we put gesso down and it's nice and dry. Sorry, I know I moved the camera a little bit. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm going to take my little tool again. And what's really great with PanPastels is I always carry a little bit of paper towel with me. And if you take this off, right, you can actually go ahead and it doesn't contaminate the next color. So you can literally pick it up with the same brush that you used last time, which is really, really awesome. This color right here is called, hang on, it's got another thing I can't see. It's called Red Iron Oxide Tint. Red Iron Oxide Tint. Okay. And so, oh, I need to open this up. Perfect. And so what I want to do is I can actually color my gesso that I've put down. So I don't have to actually spray it. I can literally color it with my PanPastels. How fun is that, you guys? Right? And so you can create a mixed media look using your PanPastels. Okay. Not fun? I don't know if you guys can see. Let me just pull this up a little bit. Yes? Oh, Christina. So I'm just adding a little bit more tint because it's still a little bit light. And on camera, it does show a little bit lighter than it actually is. And so I'm going around the edges of my paper. And because this is glossy, it's not picking up my PanPastel, which is totally okay. I actually don't mind. So I'm just going to do the edges of this ruffled edge right here. Okay. Just like so. All right. Perfect. And then what I want to do is I do want to add a little bit of gray. or green, I'm sorry, I said gray. And so I'm just going to add a couple accents of the green, just here and there, nothing too fancy, nothing too much, just a little bit. That's it. That's all I want, just a little bit. And then I also want to add a little bit of black. I'm going to take my black and take the tool I used last time, and then with the edges, give it a little bit of black. And I can do the lace a little bit as well. Okay. And it grunges it up just a tiny bit. Okay. I'm not sure you can see. The PanPastels, you do need a fixative. It's called Spectra Fix. It's a pastel. This is the one I use. It's called Pastel Fixative. It's an original milk casein formula, so you can use it for pastel, pencil, charcoal, watercolor, mixed media. And this one that I use is health safe, so I can actually spray this inside. So whenever I'm done using anything, I just give this a quick spray. Does that make sense? So it's called Spectra Fix, and I've bought this at Delta Art. It is expensive. It is not cheap. This cost me $23.40, but it lasts you for years. So it's one of those things that you can use forever. Okay? Your new addiction? Cool. So what I'm going to do next is I do want to use a photo on here. And for some reason I moved my photos, and I don't know where I put them. I left them somewhere. I moved them to the side, and I said, oh, I can't forget to grab those photos. Hang on. Oh, here they are. And so there is so many, and my girls went through them. And because I want this to be a year in review, this is one of my favorite photos of my niece. But if I use this, it'll cover the entire thing. So this is her announcement, but I do have another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this out, since I have two of them already. Isn't that cute? She's so flippin' adorable. And I'm actually going to leave her name on there and her poundage. I'm just trying to get the edges a little bit. Can't seem to cut straight today. Don't know what's up with me. And I like that it has a little bit of gray, so I can go ahead and do that. And then what I want to do is I kind of really like the doily effect, but you don't see too much of it. So I want to take a little bit of this one again, and I'm going to cut it. Apparently it's my new addiction, doilies, and cutting them. I don't know. Poundage and weight, or you know what I meant. Inches and poundage and weight. I mean, oh my gosh, shoot me now. I need a little lobotomy. All right, and I think I'm gonna tuck this underneath like that. I really like that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my gesso, which I really love to do this, and you can take anything really. I'm going to put a little bit of gesso on here, just like that. I don't know if you can see what I just did, but I put it on my mat because it's the easiest thing I could do right now. And I'm going to grab a brush, any brush of your choice. Just this brush right here works just fine. And I'm going to go over the edges a little bit. And what it does is it takes away some of those sharp edges. Okay. And it kind of blends the picture in. It is a mixed media journal, right? Just try not to cover, I'm going to try not to cover the her weight and length. See, I said it right this time. Yay for me. Yay for Lemore. Okay, so I'm going to paste that down. Look at us. Are we going to be able to get one more page done at least? I say yes. Who's going to stick around for one more page after this guy is done? Very wet. Yeah, you can use the wire brush in the Prima tool, which is really, really cool. I love using that too, which is this guy right here. And it creates really cool, it takes some of the photo edge off, so you could do that, which is really, really fun. Can you guys see that? You can do that right here so that you can actually see it. Watch. I'll show you. I'll get close so you guys can actually see. Can you guys see that at all? Okay. So now we need a little bit of foliage. We need a little bit of foliage. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think we do, right? So I need some vines, which I need to grab. Give me a moment. I'm just grabbing them. And I want to use this one, and this is a little bit of an older one, but it's called Winter Branches Icicle by Prima. I'm not sure Christina can get this anymore, but we'll have other vines available for you, for sure. Okay. Christina, you can let me know. I think it is quite older, though. It's called Winter Branches Icicle 543235. But the vines are amazing, and there's tons of other vines that you can get, like tons of them. And you guys know me, I do love to cut my vines because I think it can go a long way. I don't think I need to use an entire vine on this page, so I'm going to cut it. Cool, thanks. It's pretty old, I think, because what year is that? This is, it probably says 2010, so a couple years. Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap it around kind of like this, and I want to ensure that I'm not touching the holes, or I could go this way, which would be really, really fun too. So I think I might do that, and then I don't have to worry about covering the holes, and then I can cover that ugly little dot that's sitting right there. And I might use still a little bit more just to add some dimension here and there. Like I'll probably add this one right here. I will add it right here, and I'll kind of play with those little guys because it needs it just a little bit, but I don't want to cover her, the birth date and stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do also is I'm going to grab some more of these awesome, these are called Sarah 561826, and they're just a very neutral flower. And then we're going to use again these awesome ones that we used last time, which is the Rondell Collection Timido. Okay, so the same flowers, and I'm kind of going for the white theme here. But I just really love that. I love the softness, and it's just so, so pretty. And with the vines, you can move all these little things around, which I really, really love, right? So just like that. Just overlap them a little bit. Just like so. Just like that. We don't need too many. I always over embellish, so I'm just going to add this vine in. Come on, baby, come out. And I just put it right on the branch so that I can go ahead and manipulate the rest of it as I play with it. That's why I do that. So I just literally do the branch part, and then I can play around with these guys as much as I want once it's dry, right? Thank you. They're from the collection, the Rondell collection. That's, oh shoot, I have ink on my acetate. Is that what you were trying to tell me? That's perfect. It'll look really good. I'm not worried. It's mixed media. It's what happens when you put stuff on your craft mat. Note to self. That's what you get, Leemore. That's what you get. Okay, and then I'm going to just paste this down. Just like that. But I don't want to cover the weight. And then I'll put these guys and I'll kind of tuck them underneath here. And then this guy will be coming out of right there. Perfect. And what I want to do is I want to add another little flower right there. But I want something little. And I was thinking I could do like one of these cute little charms. I don't know. Not quite. What about, these are cute too. These are the other Primas. There's a cute little soft one. This is called Interlude Pink. And it can go right there. It's nice and soft. It's got a little sparkle. Okay. I've got a lot of goop right there. Okay. I love that flower. That looks just darling. Just darling. And it does need a little charm. And one of the things that I picked up today is, look at these cute little washers. And I kind of want to tuck some of these in because I think they look kind of funky. I picked them up from the hardware store. Not the hardware store, sorry, the Habitat for Humanity store. Isn't that hilarious? So, and I'm going to gesso this one a little bit. But I think it's fun. Yeah, I will put a little bit of green. And I don't know if you guys can, actually you guys probably can't even see the green, but there's lots of green right here. It's just too far away from the camera, so I think that's why you guys can't see it, but there is green on there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the green though, our PanPastels, okay, and we're going to use the same one, and we're going to match that green, and this green is called Bright Yellow Green Shade, and we're going to add it to the flower just a tiny bit, and then it'll match just a little bit. Now it really matches. We'll put a little bit on the washer as well, and a little bit on that little branch. Okay, and maybe a little bit on the doily. Perfectamundo. Isn't that beautiful? And it matches perfectly with the headband. Let me show you. Can we see? I'm not sure I'm getting it. Can you guys see it all right? Okay. What I want to do is I want to put a little clock. And I had used one the last time, and I kind of tucked it in here. I can see it. I got to pull this out to get it out now. Where did it go? I just saw it. It's tucked in here. Here it is. It's white. Do you see it? Do you guys remember how cheap I am? So I want to tuck that in. And I'm going to put it on top of that washer because it's kind of perfect for it. Right? Just like that. just like that, and move the vine so that it fits just perfectly. So now there's a little clock. Ta-da! And then we want a little charm maybe on the bottom. Never throw it away, baby. You know me. The preserver. And those clocks, let me show you what they're from. Oops. Sponges just went flying everywhere. So let me just find them. I don't, Christina, you might know the number, but there were these ones right here. I ripped the packaging off. It does work on the acetate. It's really great. So I don't know what the, but I'm going to use these Shabby Chic Treasures. I used part of it already on the last show. And it's called 890704. And I stepped on it before the show, so it broke. But I'm totally okay with it breaking. I can still put it on. And I'm just going to use it, because that's what I'm going to do. Because you know me, I don't throw anything out. Right, guys? Don't throw anything out, because you'll never know once you put it together. Just like that, and it gives the page a little bit of an edge. Okay, just like so. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to gesso a little bit of this, just a little tiny bit. I'll grab my gesso that I have laying right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the flower and on here, just because you want to blend the page a little bit. Otherwise, it won't quite look put together. Okay? Try not to have your brush wet like mine. And even though that has a little sparkle, that's totally okay. You want to get the edges right here. I might use my finger because my brush has too much water on it. And I'm just kind of blending a little bit. Okay? Just like that. What do you guys think? I think it turned out pretty cute. Oh wow, that's a long night. Okay, so it is 8:30, so technically the show is complete. I would like to do one more page, but I'm not sure how many of you want to stay on. Should we do one last page? Should we do the back side of this? What do you guys think? Is it too late? Yes? Okay, good. All right, so several of you are staying on, so that's fine. Okay, so we'll do the back page of it just so that this page is complete. So I'm going to give this a quick heat set, though, before we move on. Just give me a couple seconds. Good night, you guys, for those that are leaving. Okay. So what I'm going to do for this side, it's really bulky right now, right? But what I want to do is I want to cover the entire thing with paper. So I really want to use my, where is it? My dotted paper, this one. I just love this paper right here with the dots. So that's what I'm going to cover this with. And I am so not a measurer, you guys. I'm the worst. I hate to measure. It's like, it pains me to measure. So I just kind of like make little lines and then I know where to cut. That's just kind of what I do. I swear, I'm the worst. Sue me. If I'm making a class, yes, I'll measure, but if I'm not, I just don't like to. I'm like a rebel. Without a cause, though. Really, without one. Okay. And this paper, this one's called, oh, I told you, Souvenir, right? Souvenir, or something like that. Oh, you want me to use Goosebumps? Sure, I'll use it. I'll use it on this paper, okay? Thank you for reminding me. See, I almost forgot because it wasn't part of my plan. Oh, look, you guys, I didn't paste this down. But let me do that. You could do it as a tag, but I'm not going to. Hang on. Yeah, I'll go grab it. It's right there. I'm not sure you guys will be able to see the effect of Goosebumps on camera, but it is pretty darn cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and paste this down, but I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Because what's really cool about this is that now, so this is why I wanted to show you this. Are you ready? Because now you can see the background is that paper. Can you guys see that? How cool is that? So that's why I like to cover the entire thing, because then you have a really cool background, right? So I'm just going to glue the edges, and you don't want to use anything that's white. You want to ensure that you have like a clear, I like to use the ATG tape, otherwise you're going to see it, right? So I just like to do the edges. Just like so. I'll go grab the Goosebumps. Goosebumpy, goosebumpy. I just want to ensure that that's pasted down. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? I love that that shows up now. My lighting is a little bit off. Oops, sorry about that. Hang on. Knock the camera. $4.50 works great. Oh shoot, sorry you guys, something's up with my camera. Hang on, give me 1 second here. It's really, really loose. Just a sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, $4.50 works great. Okay, I'm gonna grab the Goosebumps. And the one that I have is shimmer. So this is shimmer texture spray. Some of it is just white, but it creates a really, really cool effect. So this one will have kind of like a, see the shimmer there? Just shaking it up, hang on. And it creates little goosebumps effects. It's really thick, and I find that every once in a while it clogs up a little bit, but it easily unclogs itself, as you can see. Okay, come on, baby. It doesn't kind of stay clogged forever. There we go. It's just super thick, I think. That's why. Sorry, my phone is going off. And so I don't know if you guys can even see, but those little texture puddles actually stay textured. It's kind of hard to see. It's really thick liquid. Can you guys see the texture on it? I just sprayed it. That's all I did. It's not like I did anything grand. I'm going to dry it, and hopefully you can see the texture. Yeah, it is. It's a raised effect on the paper, so it's really funky. It's really cool on tags and stuff. Oh, does it? I didn't realize that. So if it has resist qualities, we'll do something really fun right now. Yeah, let me see if I can show you now that it's kind of dry. I don't know. Can you guys see that at all? Really tough to see. So, okay, good. Because I can't see it through my camera, so I'm wondering. But it's not quite dry, so give me a moment. Oh, that's a good idea. So what we can do now is I'm going to pull out these awesome, where did they go? I was going to say these awesome resist papers. What did I do with them? I thought I put them right here so that we could play with them. Just a moment. Let me find them. Where did my resist papers go? I was totally prepared until I moved stuff around, I think, on myself. Where on earth did they go? Oh, here they go. I got all scared for a moment. So what we're going to use is, Christina, I think, has all these resist stuff in her shop. And there's all different kinds. Christina, do you have these resist ones in your shop? And there's so many of them. There's all different kinds. But I absolutely love them. Okay, good. So I'm going to be using like a little spoon. I'm going to be using a little clock. And these cute little, this cute little vine right here. Okay. And I'm thinking this other little vine right here for the top. Maybe not the spoon. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. We'll see. We might not. But there's all sorts of kinds. These are awesome, you guys, to play with. Okay, and we'll ensure that we put some links. These are all butterflies, which are really, really pretty as well. So we'll put the links for all of those for you guys tonight, all right? So for those of you that are sticking behind, and I see that there's so many of you still here, Your Memories Here channel, YouTube channel, awesome. Okay, so what you're going to do with these are resist canvas pieces by Prima. They're awesome. As you can see the before and kind of the after. And so what's really fun is that you can take your PanPastels that we've been using throughout, right, and creating some pretty cool effects with them. So I'm just grabbing the right colors. So once again, we're going to use the same one that we used before. And we're going to take our little tool that comes with it, right? And we're going to create little flowers, or sorry, we're going to blend our little flowers. And you'll see that the resist will start to come to life. Little cherry blossoms. That's what they look like. I'm not sure you can see. I'm not sure the camera picks it up or not, but I'll lift it so that you can actually see. There we go. And sometimes what I find is that if I give it a cute little, cool little spray of water, it even does it slightly better, which I really, really love. And I'm just going to take my, there we go. Look at that, you guys. Look how pretty that is. that pretty? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to keep blending those flowers, and then I'll do the leaves in the green. And then I'll spray it all with water so that it kind of blends a little bit better. You do not have to use water. I just did because it shows up the resist a little bit better, but they're very highly pigmented, right? So you do not have to use water if you don't want to, for sure. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right here. And we'll do little bulbs right there. Just like so. And then switch it over to the green. And the green that we're going to use is the same one as before. And it's called the bright yellow green shade. Stunning. You're so funny. Did you mean stunning? You're hilarious. Gosh, I miss you, Jordy. Where have you been? I really have missed you. I should say, where have I been? I've kind of been missing in action a little bit, haven't I? I keep getting messages every day that people are missing my YouTube YouTube shows. But I've been having so many issues with YouTube the last few weeks. I'm resigned. I almost want to give it up. It's really annoying. Just like, I can't keep doing this. It's insanity. It's like hours to upload a video for it to abort. Oh, it's summer now already? Man, where's the year gone by? Okay. Just like that. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a quick spray. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Don't you love that? I hate the new format. I hate the new format. Like, I'm sorry, but I just hate it. I'm so pissed about it. Can you tell my pissed offness? Look how pretty that is, though. Never mind YouTube. Let's focus on our PanPastel yumminess. Oh, I just love that. Okay, that's what it looks like. Can you guys see? Okay, so I'm going to dry this up. Christina, I know it's really late for you, so if you don't want to stick around, that's totally okay. We'll ensure that we put the links. Okay, so I think that'll look really, really cute there. And then I do want one more green because I'm going to use one more green before we move on to the rest of the page. Okay, good. For those of you that missed it, Christina, and I know there's still like, most of you are still on. For those of you that missed it, at Christina's store, for all our viewers, we have an awesome coupon code. And if you use the coupon LIMOR, L-I-M-O-R, you will receive 20% off the entire store, you guys. So go check it out. Christmas time is coming, so you can purchase most of the stuff that I'm using tonight, at least a variation of, you can find in the store. We kind of I got a little bit late on the ball asking Christina, so the poor girl's like been trying to figure stuff out for me and stuff to put together so that us viewers can get whatever I am using for the show. So if she doesn't have something, she'll certainly try to get it for you. So I'm so sorry about that, Christina. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little photo. And I think I'm going to stick with the theme of Sophia. for that page. So I'm going to use this one. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? My little niece. She's so adorable. I just want to eat her. Okay, just like that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Prima Distress tool and I'm going to do the edges. Just like that. No problem. Okay. Yeah, if you guys have to go, I totally get it, you guys. I'm totally going over time, and that's why I said that. So, I wonder if I should do it this way, coming down this way. That might work really, really well. What do you guys think? I kind of like that, and I kind of like this right here, or at least on top, and we can put some flowers, right? Okay, so we want to layer this a little bit. And because we're kind of in this album, we're kind of sticking to the doily theme, I don't really want to stop, only because I'm totally addicted to them. And we're just going to cut this guy out. Oh, I think there's two in here. No, looks like there's one. Maybe there's two. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to do just like that. Just really cute, but I do want a little bit more paper. So what we're going to take is, I want a little bit of black just to kind of, I find that the ground the picture a little bit. It's not quite grounded, and it's kind of driving me nuts. So this is not totally square, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. This is how you extend your paper life, okay? Watch this. Okay, and so you can layer. We'll move this out of the way for now. All right, because this can kind of go right here. Just like that. And we're going to be creating a really cute little banner in a moment. And so this is how you don't need to have a whole lot of paper. You can cut it in half and it goes a long way. Isn't that neat? A new way to preserve your paper. So this will kind of go right here, which I think it'll look beautiful. Okay. Yeah, the code is Lemore. Okay. And I'm going to paste this down, and then we're going to create this cute little banner. And you guys notice that once again, I am not... Yes, what do you want? You want what? You want to do a what? Go upstairs, honey. You're supposed to be in bed. I'll be right there. I'm almost done here. We can do one tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow. You and I can make a canvas together. Do you want to? No, you're not making a canvas today. You guys, Ava's totally addicted to that canvas after that one day. Isn't she hilarious? Yeah, it's a pretty awesome price. Oh, look at all this gunk I've got going on. Come on, baby. Oh, it's not open. That's probably why it wasn't coming out. That usually helps. Usually helps. Okay. It's a pretty simple page. I don't want to bulk it up too much because all my other pages are so bulky. I gotta watch. It's going to be insane. I'm not going to be able to even close this book. Okay, so I'm going to put this leaf right here because I'm going to put some flowers. And I think what I'm going to use is I'm going to use that same vine Let's see. No, not quite. Not quite what I want. You don't have to go upstairs. We can sit right here and watch. And I'm going to use these same little flowers. And I'm going to just start adding, and we're going to create cute little banners. What's that, Ava?
The sand on top of the chair.
Yep, there is things on top of the chair, isn't there? We're going to use these same flowers that we used last time. And we're going to add a little bit of dimension. I usually do like to use flowers in threes. And I'm trying to grab the lighter ones because these are still a little bit dark.
What's this? What's this?
The water well. And we're going to use for my water brushes.
What do you do with them?
The pink roses, they're called interlude pink. Might not use that black one. I'm not sure I love it. There we go. I don't know. I'm not quite loving that black one. Not quite loving this one either. There. I think that's a little bit better. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take our same lace, because we want to go with the same theme, and add it here, and then we'll create our little banner. Okay. And so I'm going to add some, whoops, and we do need some leaves, of course, right? And I'm going to cut the excess off, just like that. Ava, stop touching it, please. Go upstairs, I'll be right there. Go up. Ava, you're on a timeout, so go upstairs, please.
I don't want to go up.
Too bad. Go up.
No. I stay here with you.
Then stand right there and don't move.
I want to sit down.
There's no chair. My chair's being covered with stuff right now, isn't it?
How can I take it off?
Because I'm working on that stuff right now, so you cannot take it off. Don't touch it, because everything's going to fall on the ground. And then you're going to go on another timeout. Do you like my parenting?
What? Mommy? Did
Okay.
you say something to me?
Yeah. Okay, now we need a little bit of leaves, so we need to grab our little plume leaves, and we'll make the little banner. I keep saying that. Ava, move out of the way. Thank you.
Hey,
Sorry, I didn't mean to push you. Okay, so we're going to take these cute little leaves, and I love these because they're all printed and fun, and they kind of match the paper. Actually, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the pink one. We're almost done, you guys, I promise.
movie night
When?
today.
We're not having movie night today. It's bedtime. It's like 9 o'clock. You should have been in bed a long time ago.
I want movie night.
You do?
With popcorn.
With popcorn. Oh boy. Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Movie night with popcorn would have been fun, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm actually going to switch that leaf out. It's not doing much for me.
Please, Mom.
No, stop asking, Ava. That's what happens when you guys fight, honey. There's a consequence to your behavior, honey. What's that? Hannah shouldn't have holded what? Yeah. Is it her fault?
Yeah, because she was holding it.
Are you being blaming right now? Because that doesn't work when you're being blaming. Oh. I'm going to use the other piece of this. Oh, you fell down and the thing broke?
No,
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
The products do sell themselves, don't they? I know you like movie night, honey. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make our little banner right now. And then we should be done for the night. Woo! Woo! And I kind of wanted to use the packaging, but it doesn't quite match. So I'm not going to do that. But that was the idea that I had. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this guy. And I just got to find my thin scissors because my thick scissors aren't going to work. And I've buried them somewhere. So we'll use these ones. So what you're going to do to make the banners is you're going to need a whole bunch of squares like this. Okay. And you can use them in different sizes. But the thicker, the better. Okay. And if you're going to write a name, then that really works. Then you just kind of cut to whatever word you're going to use. I think I might do precious. I haven't quite decided. But I'm going to do a banner that's going to be right on the bottom right there. Okay. Or maybe we'll just do 3 or 4. Haven't decided. Maybe I'll do love because it's easy. Okay. Just like that. And what I want to do is I want to take some string. And so you can do string, or what's really cool is that you could actually use the wires from these flowers. So that works really, really great too, right? And you can kind of wrap them. You can wrap the paper around these wires, and that's a cool little way to get a banner. Okay. If my glue would work right now. There we go. Just like that. And then what you can do is you can wrap it around, right? Or you can just set it like right on top. Either way works. But if you wrap it around, you can kind of manipulate your banner, which is really, really fun. Am I off camera? I'm sorry. Okay. Just like that.
I just don't want to go to bed without movie night.
You don't want to go to bed without movie night. You guys, Ava doesn't want to go to bed without movie night.
With popcorn.
With popcorn. What's the great flowers that you guys were talking about? Oh, my hands are nice and sticky. Scrappin' Corner loves flowers. Come on, baby, stick. Right now it's sticking to my fingers. You know what the girls are saying? That they're going to stay up with you and watch a movie with you while Mama goes to sleep. So can you put me to sleep and then the girls will stay up and watch a movie with you?
No.
How come? How come?
We you have to stay up.
Why do I have to stay up? I'm tired. I need to go to bed now.
Well,
don't
Mommy,
I? What?
You had to tell us what to do because we don't know what to do after when movie night's done.
Well, I'll tell you what to do. I'll just prep you. You can just go straight to sleep after movie night.
What if you just tell us what to do? When it's time to go to room and ask you what to do.
So you'd wake me up and ask me what to do? Are you crazy?
Please.
Please.
Can I do that?
I think she's got the cutest little voice.
Please.
You guys want to see her?
Yeah,
okay, hang on. Okay, this is the little banner, and I'm going to put, the next show I'll put little letters. They will see you. But isn't that cute?
Oopa. Oopa. Oopa.
So that's the cute little page.
Oopa.
And it's hard to see, but the cute little bumps that we sprayed are kind of popping out, which is really, really fun.
Oopa. Oopa.
Isn't that pretty?
Is that wood sticking out?
Yeah, do you guys want to see Ava really quick and then we can say goodnight? Just don't look at my messy room, okay?
Hi, bye.
Hang on, she's coming. She's coming.
Hi, bye. Hi.
Say hi.
Hi, bye.
You gotta look at the camera right here, honey.
Hi, bye.
Are you being silly?
That's me laughing.
It is you. Isn't that cool that you can see yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Can you say bye, ladies? Thank you guys for sticking around. You're pretty awesome. We'll make sure, you guys, that we post all the links to all the stuff that we talked about tonight. You're a dork. Can you say goodnight, ladies?
Goodnight.
You gotta look at the camera. Say goodnight.
Goodnight.
Give them a kiss. Blow them a big, big kiss. Right here. Say love you.
I love you.
Okay, good night, you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around for so long. And thanks, you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys for sticking around. You're absolutely awesome. Christina, you're amazing. Love you. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday. And I'm going to try and upload a YouTube video and see if it goes through, okay? Good night. Thanks, Yvonne, for being so amazing. You are awesome. Mwah. You guys are fab. Okay, let me stop the recording.
Do you like this pretty